Get Frankie down there working hard as usual. What's going on, Frankie? They demoing this column up here. They got to expose all this I-beam. So they got what they did. They kind of shored this up so the arches are supported on both sides. You see, you got the stage and the rigging down there. A lot of work. It's not easy. How he got the respirator on, all that fine particles. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in. So I tell you what they have here. Well, check out those wild turkeys over there too, while you're at it. So this column is about 40 something years old. So when they found out that the original people that put this column here was Cruise Construction, and when they put this column up here, it was not properly waterproof and fireproof. So now what they got to do, they got to expose this whole column down to that concrete platform down there. You can't see it, but there's a concrete platform just below these pavers, whatever you want to call them. So they already did this column here. This column's completed. So that's the completion of it. But over here, all around that whole entire I-beam steel, they're gonna have to, once they expose it, the engineer's gonna come out and inspect it to see if it's the right gauge metal. Now, if for some reason that metal is pitted or has a deficiency, they're gonna have to grind that down to the bare metal, to all the way to the, probably up to here, and weld another slab of metal next to that, so it kind of sisters the metal, if you know what I'm talking about. And theoretically, you see this concrete should not be touching the metal like that, because it's kind of wicking the water to the metal, so that's gonna avoid that concrete touching the metal too. And once they get that done, then this column will be completed. But it's a lot of work, as you can see, taken out by wheelbarrow, chunks by chunks. They're going to take a little break right now. But let me show you the other side right quick while we're here. Let's take a swing over here and show you the guys over here. Got Tom and the crew over here. So you got Tom, you got Don, and they're doing the same thing. Tom's the guy with the yellow hat on over there. He's probably the oldest guy on the job, but he's doing a heck of a job. See all that? They got chipped away, if you can see it. And I don't know who put cinder block. I want to know who the architect was. Who put cinder block right butt up against the metal, and they poured concrete through the cinder block. I wish I could go down there and go back up on the other side and show you. So they poured concrete down the centerpiece of the cinder block, making it harder to remove it, because now you're chiseling away brick, cinder block, and poured concrete down the middle, which is a lot of work. So they got this kind of sisted up the same way. They had to build this framing before they did any work, because they want to make sure these arches are protected. And that's what they did. See all the Hey Tom, who's gonna finish first? You guys or them guys?
Who's winning?
Who's winning? You guys are winning.
You got one gun and a hammer and chisel.
What? I was about to come on that side over there with you guys. Yeah, I didn't want to disturb you. Keep up the good work, my man. So these guys been chipping away at it over here. They've been at it, taking off all the ties and everything. It's a lot of work, guys. A lot of dust to get dirty. Check out Frankie and the crew over here, see what they got going on. But these guys got a late start though too. So just so you know, these guys started a day after, or a day and a half after they started, because there was a stoppage on the site for a particular reason. all that got to be taken out by hand, wheelbarrow, and transferred into the dumpster. So you load it and unload it. And there's no particular spot to put the dumpster at, because you got it. No matter where you put the dumpster at, you still gotta, move the stuff around. Well, like I said, a lot of work, guys. A lot of work, and they're still not done. This is just the beginning phase of it. They got a lot to do. I might come down there and get you a bird's eye view down below. We'll check it out. So, bird's eye view down below. A lot of physical work. The young guys can't do this. I could guarantee you put a young guy in this job, he'll quit by tomorrow. How many young guys you had in this job that quit on you? Too many of them, right?
Yeah, I had dudes come in and leave the first day.
Exactly.
By noontime.
Yeah.
They're gone, they won't come back.
Lunchtime, he's out. Boom. Don't even mess around. This is all the older guys got to do this stuff. The young guys can't handle this. I challenge some young 20-year-old to come out here and do this work. Matter of fact, yeah, I don't. Nobody here is even in their 20s, right? No, not even in their 30s.
Yeah, we got one there. One kid, he's 23.
23.
23.
That's the youngest you got, right?
Yep.
Look at that. That's a lot of physical labor, man. You can see where the concrete is kind of solid, so you gotta chip all that out by hand. That's not easy work. You're up here 8 hours a day, just look at that, exposing the rebar and all that stuff. For the life of me, I don't know why they put the cinder block wall. We already had the exterior wall. Maybe they use that as like for the brick ties to hold the face brick up. But I don't know why they poured concrete down the middle of it. Then they put some junk brick behind it. And then the rebar doesn't even go over to the bottom, but it is welded to the framing over here. So I guess the rebar was just to support this. If you look up, they stuck the rebar through and poured concrete through the rebar, which is kind of like an overkill. You don't need to do all that. If you put a cinder block wall up, that's enough to hold this up. But then they put the brick ties, if you look very close right here, they got the brick ties, they rammed them right into the metal. So this area here that's pitted, we gotta find how much this is compromised. So whenever you have pitting, you have some compromise. So you gotta find out the thickness of this and what gauge it should be and what gauge it is now. Then once the structural engineers come out and check this out, then they determine. See if I hear where my finger is. That right there is a metal that's flaked off. You can see it right there. They come out with their little gauges and they measure all this, and they do a pretty good job measuring different areas and getting key points on it. Other than that, that's what we have. You go up there, you got the same stuff. A lot of physical work, guys. A lot of physical work. You gotta put your working hat on. You can't be coming here and expect to get a full day's pay doing nothing. Got the chipping hammers. Go check out Tom and the crew over there right quick. This is where he offloads it. So he loads it up and he unloads it. Started in that dumpster right there. You got Tom up there. He's just going at it. He doesn't stop. Hey Tom, do you ever get a break up there? You ever get a break? He doesn't like the break?
Nah, he don't like breaks.
He don't like breaks, huh?
Nah.
Even on his lunch break, he's working. It's not cool, man. Hey, you're a role model for the young people, that's for sure. You're a role model for the young people.
Sure he is, man.
Yeah, he don't stop, man. Once he starts, he don't stop. He just keep going. But he's sweeping up and he's still chipping away at it. It is what it is, right? But that's kind of like the days, you know, a lot of work involved. It's not easy, trust me. All right, guys, just want to show you these guys getting at it. They'll be out here for to the rest of the, you know, a couple more hours. They got to clean up now, though. But yeah, see, the cinder block it's all poured concrete through the cinder block. They probably wasted more concrete pouring it down the slot than anything else. You probably wasted a whole truckload of concrete just to pour it. Because you don't need to do that. Like, what's the purpose of that? It doesn't serve any structural. I guess back in those days, they didn't care. They just did what they had to do. Alright guys, you get to see what I see. Get you guys in the next one.